Hey, this is Zach.
And this is Tom, and we're with
Untamed California. Today we're going to be bringing you some tips and tricks on how to pack and shop for your backpacking or day hiking adventures. What we're going to be doing today, Tom, is...
we're going to be getting basically started, folks, with what it is we like to pack or what we have in our packs when we go on our trails. Normally what we like to do, Zach, is first think how many days are we going to be out on the trail. If we're going to be out on the trail for 2 to 3 days, then we're going to pack accordingly. Alright, we're going to maybe have 12 meals total. And then Zach, you can kind of explain to them, you know, what kind of meals they can rustle together real quick. You know, if they're at their local grocery store, or as well as, you know, what's light, and also what they can fit inside of their bear canisters that you can talk about that's a must when you're out on some of those California trails. Zach, you want to go ahead with that?
So whenever I'm out shopping and looking for food, I'm usually trying to find what's going to be cheap and quick to make on the trail. Sometimes when getting into food with hiking and backpacking on instant meals, you can be getting meals upwards of $10 to $12. And that really adds to your out-of-pocket expenses, which really...
one of these normally, guys, is what he's talking about $10, $15.
Yeah, some of them are really tasty. However, I like to make my own things, so I know what I'm eating before doing some trial and error out on the trail. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to kind of show you what we went out and purchased at our local grocery store. This is kind of just a basic food selection. I'd recommend mixing up your meats, or if you don't eat meat, the vegetables that you're going to be mixing in with your bases, which is going to be pastas. So right now we're going to cut over to that and show you what we went out and picked up.
Yep, sure.
So we're going to be getting straight into breakfast. What I always enjoy doing is having some quick oatmeal and also some instant coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
If you know me personally, can't start the day off without a good cup of coffee, and that goes to the trail as well. That's why I do like to pack my own breakfast, lunch, dinners, because it gives me the choice of what I really want.
Right.
However, you will be getting tired sometimes on the trail of what you are eating, because it would get old eating oatmeal every day when you wake up in the morning. So what I would recommend is just going off what you feel. Maybe you want to do oatmeal for lunch instead of breakfast. Switch those two up. Maybe you just want to have a quick trail bar before you get out on the trail. Do that as well. It's just all up to you. You have the choice.
Yeah, folks. I mean, you know, there's no harm, no foul. There's no rule breaking here. No game warden or ranger is going to come up to you and say, hey, you had oatmeal and at lunch, you know, I'm sorry, you can't hike this trail. So, you know, here at Untamed California, folks, you know, pack what it is that you're going to have fun with. You know, we want to have fun here out on these trails. And so, you know, you don't want to eat something that's boring and you just pout about it. So, honestly, if you want to have a protein bar to start out your morning and keep it light, and then a protein bar throughout your hike, and then take a stop during afternoon and have lunch, then you can do that. By all means, don't feel restricted. Kind of a good rule of thumb is high fiber, high calorie count, because you're going to be killing a lot of calories out on those trails, guys, through sweating it out through your pores and just killing those calories from moving. So make sure that since you're burning those calories and you're burning that energy off, that you're replacing it, right, with some of these good alternative snacks, all right? And then Zach's going to go ahead and take it into your guys' lunch portion of what we pack, all right?
All right, so for lunch, what I usually like to do is either split some of what I'm going to have for dinner, or depending on if we're fishing or not, or if it's a great view and I'm trying to get a lot of pictures or video, I may just do a Cliff Bar with a fruit snack. It's quick, it's easy. It's not something huge that it's going to kind of hold me back when I'm on my hike, or make me start thinking about it coming back up later on when I'm going up those grueling hills. So I do like to keep it a Cliff Bar. What about you, Tom? What do you think?
Yeah, you know, Zach, I like to do the same thing. I like to do a Cliff Bar, but also, you know, don't don't leave this video thinking that, you know, we're not pushing heavy calorie counts, guys. If you want to pack, I mean, like I said, it's you know, it's your rules. It's you're packing. You know, what you pack is what you carry. You know, it's a saying that we used to say in the Army. What you hump is, you know, what you pack is what you hump. So, and with that being said, you know, if you wanna take some more, you know, tuna packs, which these are light, and I recommend getting these in the sleeves because they're easier to pull out versus the cans, and you don't need a spoon. If you want to pack more of these, or albacore tuna, or salmon, guys, pink smoked salmon, by all means do that. You know, it's high in protein, but it's also low calorie count, so you're replacing the low calorie count with the high protein, so it gives you more energy, and it's kind of that cleaner calorie energy, if that makes sense. Basically what we want to do is pack as much stuff, condense as much stuff into a bare canister as we can, so that it'll last us as long as it can without being as heavy, right? Because we're all about breaking down.
That's why we go for these over the cans as well.
Exactly.
Because cans going to be clunky, stack up, add extra weight, and you're going to have a ton of trash that you can't really pack into a small area compared to these kind of packaging.
Yeah. So let's dive into some of these actual meals then. And Zach, do you want to show kind of the bare canister and go over that one?
Yeah. I'll show some dinner, and then I'll
let's go
show about packing it back into the bare canister.
Go.
Now, Tom, this is the part of the day that I'm always looking forward to.
I agree, Zach.
Dinner time.
Yep.
Usually when I'm out in the supermarket or grocery store, this is what I'm going to be mostly looking forward to. This is where the art comes in, the creations happen.
Exactly.
So what I always love to do is get it started with our bases. And that's going to be quick pastas, quick rices.
Yep.
You don't want anything that's going to be cooking longer than 7-10 minutes. So make sure you look for that. A lot of these will on the packages have the time they cook in. Since these pastas are being used as bases, what I really like to do as well is pair them with a tuna, salmon, chicken, now that they're kind of getting in the packets. And what I always like to do is I'll go in there and grab every flavor I can find. If you kind of look here, we have a sweet and spicy, a lemon pepper, and a hot buffalo. That kind of just gives you the idea of how much these flavors do range. I would recommend trying them out though before you do get on the trail. But as you know, at the end of the night, after you've been hiking all day, you'll basically eat anything.
And honestly, folks, you guys are probably asking, well, man, these sound pretty good, and when I'm out on the trail, how am I going to boil water, you know, or how am I going to actually start this? How am I going to do it? And, you know, guys, this is by far my favorite, one of my favorite pieces of gear that I will always bring on the trailhead, no matter what, and that is my jet boil. All right, guys, if you guys haven't heard of a jet boil, you can purchase one on jetboil.com. Literally right here is the website, www.jetboil.com. The link will be at the bottom of the video description page. I'm sure that we could get that up there at the bottom so that you guys could just link it up and go to the website. What it comes with, and honestly what's cool, is the designers actually designed it to where everything could fit inside of the cup that you actually boil your water in. It's cool because it fits on the side of a pouch of your bag, or, you know, just inside the main pouch itself. It's real, you know, kind of compact and efficient for when you're out on your hikes. The base is going to be where you hook up your little propane canister, right? It's going to go in just like so, and it twists on, right? If you want to use these, it's like a little stand that you can clamp it to. You can. We're normally in a rush in the morning because we like to hit the trailhead real early, so I don't normally have time to do this. But you can always do it. I mean, you know,
gets it up off the ground.
Yeah.
Kind of evens it out.
This, it comes with its own little cup, which is cool. I like to put my instant coffee in it after I've boiled my water. Or tea, which is, I think, what Zach was kind of pulling out. All right, folks, so after that, you're gonna wanna go ahead and clamp it in. And how you do so is down and twist, all right? That way it won't come off. And then you're gonna wanna go ahead and pour your either newly purified water from the stream with your purifying hydration kit that you packed in your ruck, or you're gonna go ahead and twist open a plastic water bottle. I'm gonna use purified water, and it also gives me up to 500 milliliters right here, or 16 ounces on the side. You can always go over that. Just be precautious that when your water starts to boil and evaporate, it is gonna start to kind of maybe come over the top, okay? So kind of be aware and check that ever so often. Then I'm gonna put the lid on, guys, and it's kind of smooth sailing from there. I'm gonna turn it on right here, which starts it. I'm gonna get a match.
Let's get this out of the way. Maybe. So.
And they have different models on the website of Jetboil.
Usually I put it up just right in there. There you go. That's the easiest way to do it.
There you go. You hear it, guys? It's getting started. And then I can turn it down once I've gotten it started. Right here. All right, guys. And you can hear it kind of go. All right, and I'm gonna set that there for now while the water is boiling, all right? And I'm waiting for my tea. Zach, you wanna go ahead and kind of tell them what it is that this bear canister is? What does it do, if they don't already know?
So what these bear canisters are gonna do is they're gonna keep your food in them while keeping the bears out. You don't really wanna be hiking and a bear get into here, because then you're gonna be without food. You don't know how far from a trailhead you're going to be, and hiking hungry is not a good idea. I can show you how to open these pretty easy. Sometimes in the morning with cold hands, it's kind of tough to get these pushed in and get it around here. So what I like to do is actually take a gift card with me, or a credit card, and just kind of tuck it in right here. And once you do have that tuck, it makes it easy just to spin right around there. That is super helpful when the mornings are really chilly and your fingers don't want to work too well. As you can see, there's a lot of space in here. This is the Bear Vault 450 to 500. Actually, this is the 500 one. The 450 is a little bit smaller. You can purchase these really at any sporting goods store. They do have other brands, and Garcia.
And the website's actually on the lid, www.bearvault.com. We're not sponsored by Bear Vault. We're not promoting Bear Vault products, but this is a must and a requirement for some of the trails.
Yes.
But Bear Vault is very sturdy, very good, and I think it's one of the cheapest. I think we paid, what, Zach, 65, 70 bucks?
Yeah, I think it was a 60 range.
Yeah.
They do have Garcias. They are having some newer versions of lightweight models for people who do like to go ultra light. And it is pretty light. This one is around 2.5 pounds, I believe. It's a great one to have. It fits inside your pack pretty well, and it fits a ton of food. So I'm going to kind of show you the packing right now of that and how easy it is. So after showing you everything we like to carry on the trail and what we like to eat, I'm going to tell you what this all came out to.
Any guess?
So for 5 full days, this came out to around $25.
Cha-ching!
And that's going to be some leftover food as well. We do like to pack a little extra, so we're not starving at the later portions of the trail.
Right. And guys, honestly, you know, here at Untamed California, we're not about buying the best gear, not about spending all the money that we have in our savings accounts to go out and hike. Our mission is to go out and hike and grab whatever it is that we can rustle up or find, okay? With whatever loose change or money that we may have for it, okay? So don't go out and think that you have to spend a bunch of money, all right? Now, Mountain House, excuse me. Great meal preps. I mean, they have good food, but you're going to be paying about $12 to $15 per meal, okay?
That adds up really quick.
Yeah,
too.
so keep that in mind. I mean, you guys are going to be paying about $30, $45 per day. So keep that in mind when you guys, are out on the trail for a couple of days, say a week, like we were showing you guys how to prepare for. So with that being said, if you guys want to go more economical route, stick to kind of the tips and tricks that we showed you in this video, and you can also get crazy and add some of these as well to kind of keep it fun. There is no rule of thumb. You're not going to get in trouble, okay? And remember, we like to keep it fun, okay? Get out on that trailhead. That's the most important part. And from Untamed California, all of us for watching this video would like to give you a special shout out and thank you from our team. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day.
Check out the website, untamedcalifornia.com.